Hello Space Engineers, Wellington 6012 here, and welcome back to another episode of Finding the Factorum. How is everybody today? Hope you are well. So, I was just kind of doing some stuff off camera, but then something made me turn the camera on, which is an asteroid. So, just kind of trying to get into range of that to see what it's got. Not in range yet, so that'll get there soon. Yeah, so I did sort of start to make some notes, but the more hull is what I was kind of working on. But yeah, the assault cannons, I can see them out here. There they are down there. Ooh, just put one on there and one underneath. So yeah, definitely getting some defenses on this thing now. So we might be a bit keener to kind of, no, let's not say that. We're not keener to take on things. Yeah, so we'll come back to that to-do list in a minute once we figure out what is on this asteroid. I don't think it's an encounter one, because there hasn't been any encounters, and it's in front of us, so that's good. Are we in range yet? Not quite. It's annoying. Okay, well, stand by. Oh, there we go. It's got... It's got gold. Oh, and uranium. And stone. Is that gold? I think either gold or... No, it hasn't got silver. It's got gold. Gold and uranium. Oh, that's a bit of a score. Hang on. What do we got in the way of uraniums? Well, we've got quite a bit, but we could always do with some more because we can sell that. Oh, that's real cool. Okay, right, well, we'll head over there. Maybe we'll just not go right towards it. Don't know how far away it is. Okay, so, yeah, in regards to next steps. So thank you, everybody, for the feedback. Let's just go outside and have a look at that thing. Because, yeah, you know, sometimes I ask for advice and support. As a sounding board and maybe to confirm the decision that I've kind of already made. Whether to go to the moon or go to Earth, I was very much on the fence. I did not have an idea which way to go. So, I think it was pretty clear though, go to Earth and just use this. So, that was very beneficial to have that insight. Because, yeah, I was a bit lost there, so it was good to have that decision made. So, I was just looking at this before, and yeah, so what I'm thinking is that this we will take down to the Earth-like planet, and we'll do the moon later, and I think that's the right decision for a number of reasons. Hang on, let's just see if there are any. Okay, so there's a couple of stations. So, okay, so how about we turn the moon one off? Moon off. Okay, so they are still 1,000 k's away, but I don't know where they are. So what I'm thinking is that we go and we kind of dock, assuming these are in orbit, we actually kind of dock to one of them, and that would be a good place to actually make some money. Because if we go to the moon, then we might find what's going on there. Why did I make that noise? If we go to the moon, we might find that actually there's nothing to do there, you know, like, and we can't make any money at that station. So we probably should make our money before we get to the moon. And also having a jump drive in this thing would help as well. So potentially, why are we not going anywhere? Potentially, you know, this we could actually, if we finish the jump drive using the walls, we could just jump to the moon, which would make life a little bit easier. Thinking, thoughts, yes. Anyway, so this thing here, so if we find somewhere nice and safe in space, I think that we could just leave this behind as the Earth-like kind of, Earth-like landing craft, yeah. And it's got a pretty big cargo and a pretty big thruster on it, so we might even be able to load it up with some ice and sort of come back up and load this thing up with ice, get it processing. So yeah, as I say, I think I've got some sort of ideas. So we need to kind of get this ready, because Earth's not far away. I mean, how far Where are we behind? Where did we come from? Over there. 14. Okay, so we're over halfway. But yeah, I think if we get this ready, we sort of start to get one of those deployable bases ready. Maybe? No, I think we just head down the planet, really. Yeah, so that's kind of... I haven't made it very clear, but in my own mind, I have a very clear idea of what I'm doing and where I'm going. Right. So yeah, I guess that asteroid's kind of changed my plans a bit. We'll go over there and we'll check out that and, yeah, mine some gold. Oh, that'll be awesome. That'll be real good. Alright, that was a very successful mining operation. That was a big ore deposit. Now, there was also, I did see, like when I was in the bottom, it did pop up with the uraniums, but I don't see it now. Okay, well, it'll be here somewhere, but there's actually more gold here, which is pretty good. It's very good, actually. Okay, let's just make a GPS. GPS Asteroid AU and UR. Oh, why are they in caps? Never mind. Right, so let's go, I guess, and dock this. Yeah, and then I might just have a little bit of a look-see, see if I can find said uranium. I don't think I'm actually gonna grab the uranium now, because we've already got heaps, and I suspect that I have lots of gold. That just seemed to go on forever. That's right. Yeah, that just seemed to go on forever, that deposit, which was a good thing, a very good thing. Let's go and check out how much we've got, which I suspect this is going to be full. It's not full, but it's 3/4 full. That's a lot of gold. That's a massive amount of gold. That's a humongous amount of gold. So we've almost got 1,000, and we'll just be processing that. Okay, so that's really, that's awesome. Yeah, so it would be good to find that uranium. I'm pretty sure it was like down over here somewhere, but it's a bit hard. It's dark now. I mean, if it's on the surface, I could grab some. No. Oh, no, that's the gold. We know about the gold. Okay, well, we'll have a think about that. I don't see... Oh, that's pretty... I mean, I've got a pretty good view there. I would think... Oh, hang on, is that some there? Is that not... No, that's a rock. Okay. Well, we can come back and grab it anyway. I don't think there's really much point grabbing it right now, because there's heaps. Again, this could be a prospect to actually make, if we find a refinery, make another sort of basey type thing, which is what we're talking about with the last uranium asteroid. But that's real good. Okay, so yeah, while I'm parked up here, I think that I want to do some work on the ugly duckling. So just like specifically put some batteries on it, because it doesn't actually have any batteries. Like, And we actually need to take ownership of a few things as well, because I was having a look at this earlier. So the air vent, that's interesting, because I don't think it's got an oxygen tank, so that's the other thing. So I was having a look at this kind of off camera. No, it doesn't have an oxygen tank, it's only got an O2 generator. Which, vent control, what do you do? Block integrity. Broadcast controller. Okay. Is there actually anything in this? Some stuff in the uraniums. Okay. Let's just take you off there and bed just while we're here. And the lockets. It's the usual stuff. Okay, so yeah, there were some things that needed hacking. So, what I think is that we put a battery, maybe replace you with the battery one over here. 2 batteries should be enough. Well, no, we might need more than 2. Okay, have we got a armor? No, we don't. Oh, you know, there's that vent control. We need to take ownership of that. Okay. Don't know what it does, but we'll make sure it's turned off. Yeah, okay, so... Well, that's got a connection there, but that probably goes up. Because I'm just thinking about oxygen tank. We could put one up in here. Just be a case of getting it in there would be the problem. But that's where one could go. Oh, so there's now a hole there. Okay, maybe not. Flight controller. It's one of the other things we needed to hack. What are you? Defensive. Okay, well... Yeah, I mean these, I don't think we're going to be able to overcome. Okay, well... That's... tricky. Because I happen to know oxygen tanks are not airtight. Well, actually, hang on. What about one of the... Oh, no, we don't have access to the new ones. I can't build stuff. I've got to fit it in. Okay, well, what about the floor? I mean... Okay, well, might just need to leave this with me for a smidge. I mean, I imagine that... Just try and take ownership of this. Yeah, okay, so that's linked up the top. Okay, that was like a connector up the top, wasn't it? So potentially I could put the connector in there. The vent underneath. And then the O2. Yeah, I think that would work. Or, if I turn this connector around, the O2 could just go in here. That would probably make more sense. Assuming I've got it. Have I even got an O2G? I don't think I've even got an O2G thing. Yeah, okay, that would work. I mean, it may even already be like that. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we could just stick that in there. We would need to seal it in here. which we could do easily enough. What was in there before? That was just a block, was it? I can't remember. Maybe a light. Okay, we'll put a light in there. Yeah, okay, this will work. Whoops. We'll get rid of you, and yeah, the... probably not attached anymore. Yeah, the oxygen. Do we have an oxygen cylinder? This will be the next question. Oxygens. No, we don't have any oxygens. Okay. Well, we'll have to find an oxygen. But that's fine. That's a plan. Have a plan. Okay, so yeah, as I say, I'm going to just do some stuff here. We need to put some batteries on it, which I know where there's a couple. Yeah. Leave it with me. Well, that is an asteroid, which somebody else seems to have claimed already. Yeah. So that's cool. It's on our flight path, so we can't really avoid it unless we have to avoid it. But I think we should be fine. I think I should start slowing down. That's what I should do. Is that a gun? No, that's an antenna. I think this is a safe house. That's the one that's got the picture in there. Sometimes it's got the little drilly thing. I think there's a gun on the inside, isn't there? Yeah. That's all this is. Okay. I thought it was a lot bigger further away, but actually it was small up close. Yeah, I think there's... well, it's a good thing there's nothing in there. Because I've already just gone past it. Okay, and yeah, so we are headed over that way, and I'll show you what I did to the ugly duck. Spend a little bit of time on it. Let's go and have a look. So just going to come back to that to-do list, didn't I? But I haven't, so I won't. Might do it at the end of the episode. We are making progress today. I'm feeling like I'm making some headway towards my goal. I mean, you know, we're getting pretty close to Earth. I mean, it's, well, bigger than that. Right, so I've coloured it the same colour as the RS1. And yeah, so swapped out a few, not many blocks, a few blocks. I've started to put in timers, sort of the startup shutdown timers. There are the batteries. Oh, you can probably see them on the inside actually. The batteries are in up here, and I think we'll still put 2 more in, but there's a couple there. And yeah, so is this airtight? I guess we could check that by... if I just put a block in here, because this battery's going to go in there, but if I just put that block in, then we should be airtight.
No fuel.
But we're not. Okay, if I put those onto auto, it'll be that cargo container, I'm sure of it. Oh, hang on. Why? Off. Okay, so we should still be traveling at a decent speed. Military escort. Okay, yeah, so I've started the startup shutdown procedure. Timers. What was I doing? Oh, leak finder, that's right. Vent. Oh, it's because I'm too long. So, yeah, it's that container that's not airtight. Okay, well, I took a light out of here. So let's put, because I kept hitting my head on when I came down the stairs, which is not really normal for me. Okay, so we'll put that back in. Nice food plot. Okay, so let's see. Gravity would help. So if I was to put one of these in, maybe. No more leaks. It's airtight. Okay, but problem is I can't get out without banging my head. That's annoying. What if we put a ramp? What if we put a ramp in? There you go. Screw, I believe. Oh, all stairs. Let's do that, shall we? Because I can still kind of jump up on there. Yeah, that still works. Could do with a gravity gen in here somewhere. Just, I don't know if I can fit one in. But that's all airtight, and there's room on top to... Let's just put this back on to recharge, shall we? There's room... Ooh, no. There's room on top... Oh, gosh. For a oxygen tank. So that works out. Okay, so where can I put a... So that's where I put a spare timer in. Probably get rid of that timer. Because that was just going to be the startup shutdown one. Just leave that, because we'll put the... Yeah, we can put a gravity gen in there. I'm sure we can squish it in there. It'll be fine. And I suspect that there is one on this asteroid. Aha! Alright, well, yeah, so that's where we're at with that. The other problem is it doesn't have any back thrust, so I'm wondering if we actually put in a thruster here. Might be wise, because we can put it on the front of the oxygen tank. I think that would work. Yeah. I don't think we've actually got any at the moment. So we'll have to capture something else. Okay, let's go and deal with this, shall we? Okay, so just keeping some of that spare in case we need to sell any. So that's that. Marvellous. Okay, we are here and yeah, I think there's a gun in here. There's the O2 thingy. And the gun is just around to the left. Up on there. There it is. Ooh. I think that's the only one. Could be wrong. Oh, survival kit. Maybe we should have one of those. Maybe we should have one of those in the... Let's just turn you off. Is there any room for one of those in the ugly duck? I wonder. Oh, oxygen tank. Yes, that's what we wanted. No ammo? Okay, so we'll have to dig that out. That's good. We'll just claim this, shall we? Yes. And yeah, I didn't think about a survival kit. Can we fit a survival kit? I mean, probably not. To be honest. Where battery? No, because there's no... All the conveyor is overhead. There's no conveyor down here. Okay, I don't think we worry about it. No, it's going to be in the too hard basket. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, this is perfect. This has got exactly what I want. Gravity gen, so we can put that in. Even the battery there. What do you say? Can I make that a little bit bigger? It's just sort of buttons. What are you? An O2 generator? I wonder if you've got any stuff on board. Stuff being ice. Yes, you do. Okay, we'll put that on board the other thing. Okay, well, I guess I just need to start digging all this out. Be the proper thing to do. Yeah, and I wonder if there's actually anything in that O2 generator. It's half full. It's useful. Very useful. Okay, hopefully that's got everything. Seems to be. Good news. Okay, let's just sneak into here. Yeah. Gentle, gentle. Crashing into things. Never mind. It's fine. Okay. So I got everything out of here that I want to get. So we'll just kind of stick this on. And then it will make it look very ugly. But it will be practical. So on the front. And then we'll get moving again. Because yeah, I've got everything that I sort of want to get out of that asteroid, I think. Kind of right for iron and steel and things. We don't need to go nuts. Okay. Let's put on. That's what I want to do. One of them. And. Yeah. All done. There we go. So I did take the battery out of that base as well. Ooh, that's where I want to land. And done. Right. Oh, did I get rid of those? Yes, I did. I put some stuff out of that, some bottles and things in on board there. Right, let's crash into that and get going. Let's try not to... Okay. Let's go up. Clear? Yep, we're clear. We're clear! Speed. At least we're going the right way this time. I kind of, after leaving the last asteroid, but just between you and me and the internet, I did kind of go the wrong way. I sort of started going back towards Triton. I realised fairly quickly. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Probably a sensor. Let's just get rid of that stuff. We want some parts for a magnetic plate. 3. Actually, I don't know if we're going to fit 3, but anyway. And a sensor. Let's grab that as well. Okay. And overshot. Okay, so there's the battery in there, and I think a landing gear under, well, not landing gear, a mag plate under there would be useful. And yeah, one under there, but until we replace that battery, it's not going to really happen. Oh, work. Should we try
No fuel.
tuning on that? Okay, so we shut that. Then, oh, sweet, breathable air. Marvelous. Okay, that's real good. Stick that back on to depressurize. Keep said sweet, breathable air. Yeah, this is a nice space in here. I'm liking this. Here, gravity. Why is the gravity not working? So, let's go... The gravity is on. Show on HUD. Gravity range. Okay, that's why it's not working. Okay. What about if we... It's in here, isn't it? Okay, so if we... No, it's hydrogen tank. Yes, okay, that's what we want. Let's try and link to it. What have we got? Entity list. Grids. And... What am I looking for? I am looking for... Hello. Okay. Okay, all the way out the front. That's good. Height. Fine. Depth. That'll be fine. I think that covers everything. Yes. Okay, so we'll turn that off of there. And what we'll do is we'll put sensor on there. So we'll show you on HUD. Turn off the proximity. Do info sensor range. Okay. So again, top, take it out the back, it's more than enough actually. Front will be fine. In fact, front could be that. Bottom, oops, wrong way. Cockpit. Left and right. We'll be fine. Cool, cool. Okay, so now when we sort of go out here, no gravity, come in here, we've got gravity. Awesome. Okay, that's real good. Liking that. Okay, so yeah, we kind of need another encounter so we can get A, a thruster, and B, a battery. Yeah. So, I guess we just keep doing what we were doing before, which was just putting sort of steel, look, a tug drone, just putting some steel in like here, just kind of filling in this for no real reason, other than to fill it in, because it needs filling in at some point. And yeah, so I might just keep doing that and hopefully something turns up. I'll just turn that antenna off. Pookie pookie. It's been a while, I've done some stuff and nothing's spawned. I mean, it hasn't been that long and we have actually stopped just now. We made a hurr of a noise inside, something went bang and we're not moving anymore. Yes, so another news. Earth is not very far away, and the two signals have diverged. So we've got the IGHS and the IGSR stations, but there's only 100 kilometers difference between them. So I'm just wondering, maybe the moon, the GCMK, is not on the moon. Maybe two of those stations are on this side of the planet, and the other one's on the other side. I don't know why I thought... We'll let future ones worry about that. Yes, so, as I say, I'm going to pull the pin here. I don't think there's any point to me continuing on the episode. Just to come back in a day or two, just to do the last 5 minutes. I'm going to just call it, put my clone to bed, and that'll be me. So, thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy today's episode, and can join me again next time. And until next time, as always, stay safe everybody, and have a good one.